Hey everyone, today's video is going to be all about drugstore hidden gems. I thought a video like this would be nice because a lot of you ask me all the time like what my favorite products are from the drugstore, what do I think is best, and what do I think is worth it to get at the drugstore. And there are so many things that I personally love and use on a daily basis that it would be like almost impossible for me to talk about all of them in one video. So I thought maybe I could just do a couple of these videos and see if you guys like them. Okay, face products. First things first. This Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer. This is the shade Translucent. I believe they have another one, but I like this one because it goes on clear. I've used it on many different skin tones and you get a lot of product. I mean, 1.6 ounces and it's like $8. It does give a very matte finish, so if you don't like that, then you might not want to go for this. But if you want something that's like really long lasting, that'll keep your foundation in place all day long, definitely try this because I love it. I wear it pretty much every day. This bottle is empty. I've gone through so many of these. I've been using it for years and I haven't tried any other drugstore primer that I personally like better than this. This brand is kind of also another brand that's a little bit harder to find at drugstores, but I got mine at Kmart. This is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. As you can see, this product is packed to the brim. I've used it quite a lot and I still have like the full jar. It takes forever for me to use this because a little bit really does go a long way, and it's a really finely milled powder. This is the fragrance-free version because their original one smells so bad to me. I recommend getting the fragrance-free one, and it looks white when you first put it on, but if you keep blending it in, it kind of is like a translucent powder that mattifies the skin, but it also gives like a really nice glowy look. It really reminds me of like MAC highlighting powders, how they're sheer but they're not glittery or shimmery. It just kind of gives you like a nice overall glow. So another blush that I wanted to mention is from e.l.f. This is their Essential Blush. It's not the Studio Blush. I actually don't really like those. I know everyone loves those, but I don't really think they're that good. These are way better in my opinion. I love this color. It's called Blushing and it really reminds me of Well Dressed from MAC. It's just a really nice light pink color. They have other shades too, so if you're a deeper skin tone, you know, you can get something else. But I really love this color Blushing because it's just like a perfect everyday blush for me. It's really pigmented, a little goes a long way. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's not too overwhelming and it's just so blendable. This product is something that you guys probably knew I was going to throw in this video because I use it every day and I love, love, love this stuff. It's the NYC Smooth Skin Face Powder and it is, my shade is Translucent. It's really blendable and it's really finely milled too. It's not, there's no glitter in it, it's completely matte and I just love the way that it goes on. It makes my foundation last all day. I've never had any problems with it with making my skin look white in photos either. Anyway, this is my favorite drugstore powder and you guys all know I love this stuff. Moving on to lip products. I have to share with you some really amazing lipsticks. Some of them I have mentioned in my most underrated drugstore lip products video, but I think some of them need a second mention. First up is my MUA lipstick. This stuff is, I had to order it online because it's actually not in drugstores in America where I live. So, but it still is a drugstore product, so I'm including it in this video for those of you who do have MUA. These are so amazing and I wish they were in my drugstores because I would buy every shade. This is shade 1. I'm wearing it on my lips right now, but I blotted it down a little bit. These are really pigmented, they're super smooth, and they do last quite a while. I've only used this for about a week now, but I really do love the colors that I picked up, and I think they're so great for the price. I mean, they're £1 in the UK, but here that's $1.60. I'll just show you really quick. That's one swipe. It's super pigmented. I love this stuff. Next lipstick is a black Radiance lipstick. Yes, I'm mentioning it again. This shade I forgot to mention when I held it up and you guys all asked me about it. It's called African Violet. They're just really smooth, really pigmented, super creamy. They feel hydrating on the lips. I need to do a video review about them because I feel like I need to talk about these all day because they're that good. So there's African Violet. You could just tell that it's really creamy, like by the way it just like glides on like so effortlessly. Black Radiance is only available at certain drugstores. so it might be a little bit harder to find, but it's definitely worth it. Moving on to lip gloss, first up I have are the Essence Stay With Me glosses. These are so amazing. I've only been able to find them at Ulta so far, but I know people in Europe have Essence in most of their drugstores. What I love most about them is that they're non-sticky. The applicator is really interesting. It's kind of shaped like it kind of has like a pinched middle to it, and it's really easy to get on the lips, and I think it's so cool, this little applicator. But I love that they have a lot of different shades to choose from, and the formula is really smooth, it's really pigmented. They almost feel like a liquid lip balm type product, but they're really full coverage, so they kind of look like a lipstick almost. There's a swatch right there of Pretty Witty. So the next lip product I have are the Maybelline Color Elixir Liquid Lip Balms, and these are labeled as liquid lip balms, but they're kind of, you know, like a gloss and a lipstick as well. I did a full video review of these a while ago when they first came out, and I didn't think I would be as impressed with them as I was. I still am. I still love these because they feel like a balm. They have the pigmentation of a lipstick and they have the shine of a gloss, but they just feel so lightweight. It almost like feels like you're not wearing anything at all. They're not that long lasting for me, but the color is worth it. I don't mind reapplying these because they just feel so nice and hydrating on my lips. So that's Signature Scarlet. That's just one swipe, and as you can see, it's really pigmented. Here's another shade. It's called Vision in Violet. And there's that right there. And of course I have to mention my favorite Lypsyl lip balm. I feel like this stuff is definitely a drugstore hidden gem because I actually discovered this just by trying it out on my own. I never, you know, heard of anybody talk about it on YouTube or anything. I just tried this out of boredom pretty much, and ever since I haven't been able to put it down. I mentioned this in so many of my videos. You guys know I love this stuff. It makes my lips feel really hydrated, but it lasts throughout the day. It's not waxy at all. The formula like absorbs into my lips. So this really is the best lip balm I've ever tried. So for eyeliners, I have 3 different brands. Actually, I have 2 brands, 3 different products. First brand is Jordana. I love their pencils. The 12-hour made to last are amazing. I use this black one like every day. It's really creamy, really soft. It's just like one swipe and you're done. It doesn't dry instantly, so you have time to smudge it if you want. There's this blue one called Aqua Stone. So if you're looking for a really creamy pigmented eyeliner in a pencil form, definitely check out Jordana because I think they're the best. Before I was using the Milani Liquify pencils, and now that I have these, I don't need those anymore because these are cheaper. So yeah, I use this one, Black Point, like every day. Another great pencil liner that I love is from Essence. This shade is called Teddy. It's just like a really beautiful, kind of like a medium brown. It's not dark brown, but it's not light brown either. And I think it looks great for all eye colors. So there's Teddy. And it kind of has a metallic finish to it, but it's really flattering. It's not overwhelming or glittery by any means. And here's just the plain black. It's really nice and densely pigmented as well. Whenever I want a really thin, precise line, my go-to is definitely the Jordana Fabuliner. I prefer the skinny tip because I feel like it's easier to work with for a cat eye. The tip is flexible, so you can kind of like vary the thickness of the line if you want. It's really easy to use, super pigmented, and incredibly cheap, so it's amazing. This one is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear. A lot of people talk about the green one. This is the newer one, I believe. Here's what the wand looks like. It has plastic bristles and they're spaced kind of close together, so I think that's why I like this because it really makes my lashes look full. It's not clumpy at all. You can layer and layer this stuff and not get any clumps, and I'm one of those people who likes to do that with my mascara. My next mascara is the Max Factor 2000 Calorie Mascara. This stuff is so amazing. It's really one of my all-time favorite mascaras, and I'm so mad that Max Factor isn't available in my area. My dad actually bought this for me when he was in Austria. The brush is really standard. The bristles are natural bristles, and I really love that the wand is kind of on the denser, thicker side. It's really easy to grab every lash. I get great length and great volume with this. It's just really perfect, and it really holds a curl. It doesn't flake on me or clump at all. As for eyeshadows, I would mention the Wet n Wild trios, but a lot of people talk about those, so instead I'm going to mention a couple of other eyeshadows from the drugstore that I love. And first up are the Catrice eyeshadows. This shade is called Starlight Espresso. It's a really beautiful, kind of like a matte taupey color. Here's Starlight Espresso right there. These shadows are just really smooth and super blendable. Catrice is another brand that's not in my country, but I did manage to get my hand on a couple of these, and my dad also bought me some of these, and they are so amazing. I love, love, love them. Next up are the e.l.f. pigments. They call them pigment eyeshadows, so I guess it kind of counts as both, but I really love these. They're so pretty and they're really easy to use. Here's this one right here. Isn't that nice? If you use some sort of sealer or MAC Fix Plus or something, this looks even more vibrant and more pigmented, and I just think they're great. If they're only like $3, they're from the Studio line. You can get them at Target, you can get them from their website. They're just like, they're really versatile. You can use them as an eyeliner too if you want. And last but not least are the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last shadow pencils. These are really great to work with as bases, as shadows, as liners. I have a full review on these. So if you want to see all the colors, check out my video. I'll link it down below. Here's a few. This is called Stay On Black. There's that. Really, really pigmented, super black. They have matte and shimmery finishes too. Here's a shimmer one. It's called Endless Emerald. There's that. You can just see like these colors are so pigmented, they just kind of like stand out and pop. It's amazing. One swipe is all you need. If you want me to make more videos like this, just let me know and I gladly will. You guys know that I love my drugstore makeup. These are all just products that I think that deserve a little bit more mentioning and love on YouTube. I'm not saying that I like invented them or anything like that. And all of the products that I mentioned I will have listed down below in the description with the prices and where you can buy them. And please feel free to comment down below and share what your favorite drugstore hidden gems are. I would love to hear them. Maybe I haven't tried them, so I might pick them up and mention them in my next video. And I do want to quickly say that I sound a little funny because I'm still getting over a cold. I've had it for like about a week now, so yeah, that's why I sound a little different. And as always, thank you so much for watching.